Good afternoon, everyone. This is Miss Gail here at Georgia Peach. Now, how you guys doing? I'm here for just a quick second. My yesterday's video was not the best. I'm learning still. There's this little line down here that if you take it this way, it zooms in real close. So I'm looking at it now. I got it. Okay. Um, Yesterday's conversation. Thank you to everybody who came in to the chat, to the live chat with me. Sifting some soil and F.R. Humphrey. Thank you guys so much, and thank you to my panel guest. Um, we talked about microclimate a little bit. As a matter of fact, we talked about it a lot. Microclimate, growing zone. And it let me know we need to visit with that more often because we have new people who come in, and I guess the question needs to be asked. Do you know your grow zone? Do you understand what microclimate is? So these are my tomatoes, and I have a couple of peppers up here. And what I've been doing is taking them at night and putting them underneath this table right here. I have double shade cloth on this table. This is a glass top table. And I put them underneath that because it will keep the temperature when it's like 80 plus degrees outside from frying them as I temper them to outdoors. They were grown inside, and I'm trying to get them to go outside without harming them. So what I do, because I'm not taking them back in the house. Once I take you outside, you don't go back in my house because you get bugs and stuff in there. And this is sterilized soil, but once it comes outside, it's no longer sterile. So I take it and put it under here for a certain part of the day. That way the heat is not going to bother them, and they're gradually getting used to the sunlight. And then I put them on top a certain time of the day. Before it gets to be too late at night, I put them back underneath because our temperatures were like in the 40s. I think today is the first day it's going to be in the 60s at night. So it's allowing it to gradually get used to the temperature. So tonight I won't put this underneath. I'll leave it up here because of the temperature. You have to watch your temperature when you're a gardener. It used to be once a day, or before then it was once a week. You could rely on that, but because of, I think it's climate change, and don't quote me on that, the temperature is changing rapidly throughout the day. This is just an aluminum pan that they're sitting in, makes it easier to carry around. This is just me. You can use, may have a container that's more solid than this, whatever you decide to use. To keep from watering all the time, every day, water. Pour it in here. Water's up from the bottom. And you won't have to come out and water every day. The same thing with this right here. Yesterday, you watched me sow some meat seeds of, we sowed corn and cabbage in here. So to keep from coming out every day, I'm just pouring this water in here so it can wick up from the bottom. Even though I didn't put anything in this particular one right here, I still keep it moist because I may come out here later on today. I'm going to a meeting, but I may come out here later on today and put some some seeds in here. I think it's going to be some cantaloupe because I haven't started my cantaloupe yet. But the same thing with here. I started these indoors, but as soon as I saw the first green come up, I brought it outside so the sun can hit it. So I don't have to worry about putting this under the table because it started outside. But when I place this under the table, if it's too hot outside for the plants that's trying to grow up and get strong, this creates a microclimate. What I'm doing is lowering the temperature, getting the temperature to a certain degree so that it can withstand it. That's a microclimate. I have created a microclimate when I put it under the shade cloth. And you don't really need to, but I just doubled it just in case. These knives are sitting up here like this because sometimes the birds will come and get little seedlings and pull them out. So what I do, let me show you what I do. It's nothing fancy. I let these knives sit up. These are just to-go knives, to-go silverware. So that I can put something like this. This is roll cover, just a piece of roll cover. Nothing fancy. over this like this, and you're gonna have to, secure it down because the wind will make it blow away. And so if you have birds coming and you know that these are seedlings and they are subject to be attacked by the birds, that's just their nature. I have bird feeders around, so I'm inviting them in. Put a piece of roll cover over it. It's going to allow the sunlight through and allow the rain and whatever through. But it will protect your seedlings while you have them outside and allow them to grow from the birds and really from the insects. Same thing with over here. When the seeds germinate, I'm going to put roll covers over this. Just roll cover, just one, to protect it until it gets to looking like this, strong enough. The birds don't want to pull this up. They don't want to pull this up. So you can put a piece of roll cover over it. That way it can still get the sunshine, still get the rain when it comes. And also roll covers serve the purpose of allowing the temperature to go down a little bit to a couple of degrees lower. So it has a lot of purposes, and this is creating a microclimate right here. A microclimate within your grow zone. I'm in grow zone 8A. It is probably about 80 degrees outside, maybe. When you put this on top, it probably lowers it to 79. When you put it underneath, it probably lowers it to about 76 because it's not getting that sun. Microclimate. So we're going to talk more about it. There's different ways that you can create microclimate within your garden, and it's a beautiful thing to do. So we'll talk more about it. Miss Karen, I think that was your name on the channel last night. I see something rolling on the channel last night. So we'll talk more about it. And so I want to thank you guys. And come outside, I have to sneeze. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. And I never go in the garden on the deck without a jug of water. You never know when you're going to need it. So anyway, thank you guys for your time. Let me bring you back up. If I can do this right. There you go. Yeah, I know you have to go on your Six Flags ride when you're with me. Okay. Okay. I'm going to head to my meeting. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for your time last night. I certainly do appreciate you. Love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. If you have any questions, further questions, or input, I love input because there's tons of ways to do things. And I always say there's more than one way to skin a cat. Go on ahead and put that input in there. How you create your microclimate so these new people can read the different ways. I just use what I have. To go live, you can put some forks in there, however, and just put a cover over it that will allow the sunlight and the rain and whatever to come in there. So if you have more to add to that, please do. I thank you so much, and I'll see you in the garden. Bye-bye.